Would you ever get a vasectomy?
No, not at this point. It's not something I could see myself doing.
I don't mean like at this particular. I guess your mind could change, but I just mean generally speaking. If you had to speak for your decision from now until you die, do you think you would get a vasectomy?
No.
Okay. Apparently, after Roe versus Wade was overturned, dudes are signing up for this thing, especially in Florida. It's increased from 60 to 70%.
Oh, Florida.
Well, excuse me, let me say that again. There has been an increase in Florida, but 60 to 70% of the men getting it, they're citing this overturn Roe versus Wade. So they're like, yeah, I'm getting that shit clipped. And I'm like, why? What? Why?
Yeah,
So,
I guess they don't have condoms in Florida
but also, like, what are
or
you?
self-control.
But what are you planning on doing? Like, are you rapists and you can't, like, you can deal with the guilt of sexually violating someone, but not with the guilt of them having to bury your child. So you got limits, which I guess is okay. Or it could just be two people in a committed relationship, and they don't have condoms. They don't want plan B. I'm ranting here, but I'm trying to understand like why this would motivate someone to actually get a vasectomy. I don't understand it.
I mean, they don't want kids. I mean, that's the reason that you get a vasectomy. And before, if an accident happened, you could get it dealt with. Now, in certain states, it's illegal. So I guess these guys are taking the ultimate measures, and instead of just using condoms, they've decided to they want to be able to feel that pleasure, feel the pleasure, feel the fun.
Are these, but I'm trying to get into, or at least understand the type of guys that are doing this. Are these married guys? Are these guys in serious relationships? Because what if you get a vasectomy, you're in a serious relationship, then you guys break up, and then you meet someone later on down the line who wants children. Same thing with marriage. If you get a divorce, someone down the line who wants children, what do you do then?
But if you don't want, well, you can always reverse the surgery, first of all. But if you don't want, if you as the guy don't want children, then you've already made that decision. But I think this is just for the niggas out there that are just like, yo, I want to be able to feel it. I want to be able to know what it feels like, and I don't have to worry about having to bust a nut and then I go and have a child, and then that girl has other children, and now I have to feed her children as well as my own child. You don't want to put yourself in that type of situation.
Sounds familiar. Sounds familiar.
So to avoid it, you get the tubes tied, and that way I could still, win-win situation.
Do you think that makes you more or less appealing to women if you have a vasectomy? If you can not get a woman could be with you sexually and she doesn't have to worry about getting pregnant. Do you think that makes you more or less appealing?
I mean, no guy is walking around here like I'm vasectomized. In case you were wondering, like, it's not part of their Tinder profile. It's not part of. It's not in the comments there. What status their status is.
So you think it makes you less appealing?
I think it's something that comes up if you start talking to a girl that starts getting to that level, start talking about kids, and you say you don't want to have kids, then you see where it goes from there. If she says she doesn't want to have kids either, then your response is great. Guess what?
You never have to worry about that with me.
But if she's like, if she's like, listen, I do want to have kids. I was thinking of having, or da 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 da. Then you got to be like, well, listen, I'm definitely not having kids. Like
unless you get it reversed.
Unless you get it reversed.
I wonder if that hurts.
Apparently, the reversal is more painful than the actual vasectomy, which is the case in most things. Yeah. Tattoo removal, I heard, is more painful than the actual
tattoo. That's a good point. But I think the major point of this story is I'm still at a loss as to why someone would cite the overturning of Roe v. Wade to get a vasectomy. Not getting a vasectomy, I could understand that, but why would you base your decision, or at least have that nudge you in that direction to do it? Like, I don't understand why that motivated you. I think Roe v. Wade being overturned is effed up, right? But I just don't see that as a motivator. That's not the carrot that I'm chasing to be like, yeah, I'm going to do
the hashtag. It's a hashtag. It's a current event.
All right. Well, leave it in the comments.
They really just want to feel that, man. They want to be able to feel it. I want to feel good.